Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Zelkenon. This is another episode of Smite Super Builds, and this one is Bastet. I just kind of noticed I haven't done one for Bastet, and I figured I would. And I was looking through my match history for Bastet, and of course it was an Assault. I typically don't play Bastet outside of Assault, but nevertheless, I went 24 kills, 5 deaths, and like 3 or so assists, something odd assist, which sounds really good. But the thing was, I didn't get to finish all my items because we won. I had the first 4 items, but that was it. But this is the complete of what I would have gone if it would have continued. So, without further ado, let's go on with the items. Actives, I don't think I actually got any actives. But active-wise, you could get, like, a Feebling Curse, so when you jump in, they're slowed on top of your cats. If you have your cats right, so you can do cats, a Feebling Curse, and they're just like, they're super slowed. And at that point, it should be really easy to land your 3 and 2 and basic attack. Then maybe a little overkill. You maybe you want, I don't know, maybe beads, so you don't have to really rely on your 1 to be immune to CC. It really depends who you're fighting. And of course, if you're jungling, I highly recommend Hand of Gods. You can also up that to Fist of Gods, and that makes your life a little bit easier as an assassin to get more basic attacks in, especially with this build. Speaking of, let's go on. So I first started off with Jotunn's Wrath. I didn't buy boots first. I started with the full entire Jotunn's Wrath, and that's pretty much it. I think I got some potions or whatever off to the side. Because the main reason why this over the boots, this offers more. Meaning you get the penetration, the mana, more power, and more CDR compared to Ninja. I mean, this is like 30. Yeah, you get 9 attack speed, but that's nothing too special. But yeah, and you can get away with this because you don't really need too much movement, mainly because you have your 1 for that. So that's why I went Jotunn's Wrath first. So I get that first, and then move on to the boots. Now, if you're playing a different game mode, this all totally changes. You know, if you're jungling, get the Bumba's Mask, of course, and move on to boots, and then Jotunn's Wrath, etc. Anything really else, start with boots. If you're in Assault, I'll start with Jotunn's Wrath. That's just how it kind of goes. At least for me, it's personal preference. But nonetheless, we have these 2 items. Then I move on to Focus Void Blade. Main reason why is when you jump in, you're going to get hit quite a bit, and you need to have some type of defense. And this offers that, also giving you the more penetration. Since we don't have Warrior Tabi, we only have these 2 items for that penetration. And yes, we have Executioner, but we move on to that a little bit later. So back to this, this gives us the more protection that we need to just take a few hits while we're in there until we get back with our 1. And it also offers power. So the Executioner, this 4th item slot, or this Executioner slot in general, you can switch this up for whatever your personal preference is. If you feel like you need a little bit more penetration, this is your go-to item. It also offers the really high attack speed and power. You may want to get like Shin Size, or a lifesteal item. Maybe get Aussie or Blood Forge, something like that, if you feel like you need lifesteal, which typically most assassins get lifesteal. So this item slot varies depending on what you want to do. And the last 2 items gives our basic attacks a crap load of damage, Malice and Deathbringer. Those are just obvious reasons why those are great items. And then of course the potions, if you can afford it, Physical Might and Elixir Power. So with this build, of course, we have no HP items, but that's fine. We're Assassin. We have 2k HP. We have exactly 200 power, 120 physical defense, and 48 magical defense, and a really nice 1.8 attack speed. This is really nice to have. So right now, let's go ahead and show some basic attacks. Pretty nice. For some reason, I wasn't really creating too much on that. I have no idea why. Bad luck. But now we have red. So 246. Do some Gold Fury action. There we go. So overall, not too bad. Even without critting, it's really nice. Also, we have to mention what's really nice about this build is the massive cooldown reduction. We have 40% cooldown reduction, so that allows you to use your abilities more often, especially 3, your bleeds. You know, it's just her abilities are really nice, and this kind of shows you your cooldowns, what they stand at: 7.2, 6.6, 6 seconds, a puny 54 seconds. This is really nice for her and for typical assassins. So now let's drink our first potion. 270. Elixir 326. This is when the awesome numbers start rising. The 1k plus crits are just amazing. Next I'll show my my 3. Try to hit multiple targets. Oh, they don't aggro. Forgot. Okay. 600. 2. 192, 192, 192. Those are pretty nice bleeds. The thing with Excutioner is to basic attack them first. That way, with your passive, it puts stacks on them, like a debuff stack, and pretty much access extra penetration. This kind of breaches that penetration cap because it's passive. And after hitting them with your basic attacks, having a debuff on them, your other skills and especially your bleeds will do more damage, so more bleed damage. So it's basic attack. Oh well, I was hoping he'll last a little bit longer, but that was only 2 shots. I'm gonna go ahead and let's get red again, and I'll ulti the raw and see how much my cats do. Okay, let's go. Yeah, if you are unaware of Bastet's skills, I do have a video posted on my channel, basically reviewing and basic tactics for that god. I have one for Bastet, so that'll kind of teach you more about what her skills exactly do. So 105, 105, 105. So what, 315 every second or so when they chomp. That's fairly good. And of course it applies a debuff, you know, it slows them and everything, and they're pretty tedious to kill. So what I'm trying to say about my one, Bastet's one, is you leap, and at this point you're CC immune, and then you hit 1 again, and you go back, and it just removes all your CCs. So that's what I was trying to talk about with that. But besides that, that is everything for the super build. Hope this helps you guys out, and let me know in the comments below how you feel about this build, or any suggestions, or if you want me to do anything else. And as always, thanks for watching.